You want which speaker? Huh? Shahid will not come. What you want? You want to start on time? Okay. No, the printer as per the latest one is speaker number 3, Abdullah Hassan. 6, okay, 6, Nuruddin. And I send his evaluation also. Ramon, how are you? How are you? How are the things? Can you just take certain arm?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I can take it,
You
but
start?
yes. Okay, he will take certain arm at the moment. He will start that certain arm. Okay.
This is for Nuruddin, right?
Yeah. This is Nur. Nuruddin is number between memories and goodbye. You will be a president by you are be acting president. Okay. Thank you, Mr.
Let's begin our amazing session today. Oh. Okay. I was wondering, like, nobody's going to clap, nobody's going to say anything. Thank you. What about guys in the audience in the Zoom session? Okay, we'll forget them. Welcome to a joint meeting with Bhavan's Toastmasters and Kuwait Toastmasters Club. It is lovely to see all of you on the Zoom stage as well as offline. I will be your acting sergeant at arms. Acting. I'm only acting, I'm not the real guy. But even though whether I'm acting or not, Toastmasters wear multiple hats. And I'm just going to sit over there and they can, hey, please take this role. And that's what we do. We jump into the action, we jump into the fire, we just don't get burnt. Having said that, welcome to meeting number 541 for Kuwait Toastmasters and 341 for Bhavan's. Wow, that's matching. As Toastmasters, we are here for an exciting meeting. But for that, there are some guidelines. I will not say rules, guidelines. If you have a phone, you have two options. Either you throw it out or keep it on silent. Which one do you choose? Silent. Silent. That's good. Throwing out was better. I would have put it in a pocket and taken it home. Sold it for some KDs. If, and only if you want to go to the toilet, it's at Starbucks and they do not charge you for it. So feel free. Having said that, please participate, engage yourself, smile, clap. Can we smile? Some people are like, why this meeting? Why they called me? Nobody's smiling. A few smiling. Okay, great. Can we clap? That's good. Now we are talking. Now we are in a Toastmaster meeting. Earlier it was like a not so happy stand-up comedy. Having said that, Toastmaster International has a mission. If you remember the mission, you can say it after me, or I can just read it for you. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members and, of course, guests are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Too much of me is not good for health. So let's move to our main host of the meeting, acting presidents, Toastmaster Muhammad Al Riyad and Toastmaster Latif. Please take over the stage. You guys will have to share this.
Thank you, DTM Raymond, for your amazing acting today. Suddenly happening. as he said, everybody has to wear a hat, and we have many hats to wear. As we also wearing a hat of president, we want all of you to enjoy the meeting, online and offline. Everybody, please try to take a step forward towards your journey from now and forward again. Now, it's yours.
Good evening, everyone. It is one of the opportunities to be at a club which is always on its rise. The Kuwait Toastmasters, I am really thankful to you that you've been able to somehow manage our small numbers with your big numbers to make a little bit of an ocean. And I always remember this because we learn when we come to speak with and in front of an unfamiliar audience. Only one thing which the Sergeant at Arms or the President was not aware is that this meeting will be live streaming on YouTube. So if anybody who wants to not publish it on YouTube, let me know, so I'll pause it. Otherwise, you can reflect your reviews, or later you can see your meetings live or on tube on the loop.
Live stream on YouTube for the meeting.
All good,
Be
right?
published on YouTube. No objection? Hello.
I wanted to say it, but then I saw your energy. I said, let me stay myself. Okay. Guys, so shall we invite?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it is the time to start the meeting. Without any further ado, there is
we have
yes. Okay, please, over to you.
thanks, Toastmaster Latif. And as I will suddenly comes also to this one live stream. Okay. Now for all of you, we are going to start, but before starting, we want to see the guests. Who is guest today? Yes, 1, 2. So could you please yes, you start. So I think this is the time to join Toastmaster officially as a member. Okay, who was invited by who? Okay, very good. Nice to see you. Okay. Yes. Thank you all guests. So I think no guests, all are members. So now we are going to move, since there is no amendment on the agenda is okay. For your side, from your side, Bhavan,
Yes.
Any change?
I'm just waiting for a speaker, but let's see. We'll process as it moves on. We believe in starting the show as it goes, and then if there is someone missing and all, we will try to cover it up. Let's, with a huge round of applause, let us invite Toastmaster of the Day, Distinguished Toastmaster Pramukh Bose. He is one of the pillars which always a club looks for. I believe you have always heard about a club mentor, a club coach. He is one without a title, but always there supporting whenever we are floating down. When we are on rise, he just stays at the back and clap. So with huge round of applause, I hereby welcome Distinguished Toastmaster Pramukh Bose as Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you. Pleasure is yours.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Once again, welcome all to this wonderful meeting. As I going through this agenda, you see this Kuwait Toastmaster Club meeting, 541. Oh, wow, what a fantastic achievement. And also, Bhavan's Toastmasters Club is also for many years. It is its meeting number 341. So two, what I would say, senior Toastmaster clubs in Kuwait. Wonderful coming together, and the collaboration would definitely give us some insights into the future. So we always look into the future, don't we? Sometimes we dwell in the past, but in the present, we are in the present, but always we are we want to achieve something in the future, or we dream of about the future, or what would want to be after, say, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, it all comes to our mind. Don't you agree with me? As we present in the meeting, even now, some of us mind might be going about the future. What is my objective in attending this Toastmasters meeting? Can you hear me properly? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So what you do, what I am wanted to achieve from Toastmasters meeting, or what I wanted to reach in my career after, say, 5 years, 10 years, or when I retire, what I have to do. All these things, sometimes imagine that you are sitting after 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years, or even 20 years. You hold a letter in your hands, and you can see in the envelope it is written in your hand, in your handwriting. You can see your handwriting. When you open it, the first sentence say, "To my future self." And what would you think about? What you want to tell about to your future self? Maybe your dreams, about your dreams, the dreams you have achieved, or what were the shortcomings if you couldn't achieve, or the struggles you had to face. Or you would say, "Hey, don't worry, we achieved something and we didn't achieve something. It's okay, it happens." Or some surprises you face throughout your journey of life. We always reflect on what happened and what we wanted to be, or where we wanted to be in the future. As a theme of the day, say today, a letter to my future self. A letter to my future self obviously is not about only the future where we want to be or where we will be. It's a reflection of what we are today. Don't we agree? So what we are today, and our journey towards the future reflects on our thoughts today, our values today, our culture today, and what we are looking for the future. So before we start the meeting, or before I introduce the role players to today's meeting, I want all of you to reflect. Close your eyes for 1 minute. Imagine that you are writing, you have a paper in your hand. You are writing a letter to your future self, maybe 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years. And write 2 sentences, or at least write 1 sentence what you wanted to tell your future self. Reflect on that. Then I want each one of you say or read from the letter that 1 sentence that you wanted to tell your future self. I'll give you 1 minute. Close your eyes and reflect on that. Now please open your eyes. So what you have written, Abdullah? What 1 sentence you want to tell to your future self? Yes, say strong. Keep. Okay. And then your name, please. Mr. Islam, Toastmaster Islam. What do you wanted to tell to your future self? 1 sentence.
Challenge, confidence, and believe, dream.
There will be challenges. Be confident and believe in yourself and chase your dreams. Yeah. Toastmaster Abdullah.
Be responsible. Be trustful to you.
Thank you.
I think I would say whether you made it or not, you still made it.
Whether you made it or not, be strong. Yes.
Don't worry, it won't matter much.
Don't worry. Yeah. Thank you.
People attend the meeting regularly.
Good on. Okay.
I hope you continue to expand.
Continue to aspire. Chase your dreams. Continue to aspire to grow. What happened? Lati? I don't know. Something happened. Okay. Your name, please. What was you?
My name is Yusuf. Just to start and go, don't stop.
Start and grow. Don't stop.
Good evening. For me, the quick reaction was that I hope one day you'll become a good speaker and your voice will not only will help you, but you'll inspire others to help their voice.
Thank you. Thank you. Can pass to them.
Be courageous and don't be afraid to take the challenges.
Thank you.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Toastmaster Maryam Al-Jadi. Keep doing what you're doing because it got you there.
So from my side, I want to say to myself, my future self, don't worry, I will not wait too long. I'm coming on the way. I'm very hard coming, okay?
Oh, great.
Don't worry.
Stay strong and don't give up.
Pressure is our privilege. Take the pressure and make it well.
Take the pressure.
Make it well.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Don't be rushed. Keep calm. The time will come.
From my side, it will be live the moment, don't sweat, you earned it.
Oh. Toastmaster Lati.
First thing, if I'm holding a letter of my future self, I will say, what are you doing here? And then I will reflect on my past and say, hopefully I will not make further any mistakes so that my future is safe. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you. And also I want to hear from our online attendees. DT Manal Kumar Jirevanka, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster DTM Pramukji. My simple letter to myself will be, don't worry, whatever happens, happens for good.
Oh,
Over to
great.
you.
Wonderful. And Toastmaster Divisha.
Thank you so much. For myself, I want to thank myself for believing me and before I answered. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And Toastmaster Shasia.
I would say relax, enjoy the moment now, reap the benefits of all the hard work that you have done.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. And anyone else in the online? Only three? So thank you. We all have our opinions, our dreams. We all shared. All are true. It's all personal to us, but it's something common to us. Live the moment. Chase our dream. Be courageous. Even if you learn from your mistakes. Rasia Nizar is our Toastmaster or guest? Is Madam Rasia Nizar? Can you open your mic? Can you unmute? Can you please unmute?
Yes, sir, I'm unmuted, but I am in the road actually.
Okay. Okay. No. Yeah.
Regarding, I'm a psychologist, as my perspective, mental health is how you are surfing in all the up and downs. We have up, we have downs. In both situations, we should stand firm and face all the situations. This is my views about the life.
Thank you so much. Are you a Toastmaster? I just wanted to know or a guest?
Actually, I am an aspirant. I'm just going to start join any Toastmaster club near to me. I'm from Salmiya. I will join near to my place from next month onwards.
Oh, great. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So we all reflected on the future, our future self, where we want to be, or even if we don't achieve what we wanted to achieve, there is nothing wrong in trying. But something is common. No. So if we don't want to change something in the future, what about those things? For example, our values. We have inbuilt some values. Those values will stay with us forever. Our relationship, we always cherish our relationship. Right? We want to improve on our relationship, but the relationship will still continue. Our courage, our thirst to learn and grow. These things are common. These things stay forever. So always we wanted to be better, our better version of ourselves. But what we are now, or what we are doing each day, the people we meet, the challenges we face, or the challenges we take, or some failures we experience during our journey, all will add up to our future. We learn from our failures, and we move on. We aspire to be better every day, aspire to become better versions of ourselves. So that's the whole idea. Now let's go into the next session. I wanted to introduce the role players of today's meeting. As we know, as I tell you, today, our future depends on what we do today. Like that, our success of our meeting depends on the role players who have volunteered to take up roles. Let's give them a loud round of applause. As you know, nowadays it's not easy to get role players. Yeah, but without role players, no meeting can happen. So kudos to all of you. Let me introduce our first role player, who will talk about the importance of time, the most precious gift we have, the time. Toastmaster Anish Krishnan. I got his introduction. I'm going to read out. Anish Krishnan is an aviation professional with deep passion for traveling. Alongside his passion for travel, he finds peace and inspiration in the pages of books. Through Toastmasters, his aim to further develop his communication and leadership skills. He believes, bloom where you are planted. It's about finding strength and opportunity right here, right now. Let's all welcome Toastmaster Anish Krishnan.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, and good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Can you hear me? First of all, I would like to welcome myself back after a gap of 8 months. I believe my last meeting was also the speakathon with Kuwait Toastmaster clubs only. So you can understand how long it was, the break I have taken. And that's what I told Mr. Toastmaster Pramukh that what I would like to tell my future myself is not to take such a huge breaks. So today I will be playing the role of a timer. As a timer, my responsibility is to make sure you do not miss out your opportunity to qualify as a best speaker or role player in whatever category you are competing. So to help me complete my role, to fulfill my role, there are 3 cards given to me. One is green, yellow, and third one is red card. Green card will be raised the moment you reach the minimum qualification time for your speak or role players speaking. Later on, the yellow card will be raised, and the moment you reach the maximum time, the red card will be raised, and there onwards you'll be given 30 seconds grace period. So you're required to wind up, or else you will lose your opportunity to take part in the voting. So, my fellow Toastmasters, if you aspire to become the best in your category, please look out for the green card, orange, and the red card, and the 30 seconds rule. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much. Now let me welcome Toastmaster Arkam Bilal Bhatt. He will be the general evaluator for today's meeting. Toastmaster Arkam, I don't have your introduction. Please give an introduction and explain about your.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Pramukh and Toastmaster of the day. Good evening once again to everyone. My name is Arkam Bilal. I'm Toastmaster since 2016, and I'm auditor by professional, and that's it. This is my simple brief introduction. Today, my role is general evaluator. As all of you know, that general in the evaluation is very important. To improve yourself, you need a feedback. Similarly, to improve our meetings, we need the role of general evaluator, who will tell us what we did best and where we can improve it. That's all. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, this person is a procurement professional with over 25 years of experience in procurement and supply chain management, mainly across construction, oil and gas, and industrial sectors. Is also passionate about continuous learning, leadership, communication, and personal development, which is why Toastmasters has become an important part of his journey. Let's welcome Toastmaster Bashir Ahmad, the grammarian today. He will talk about his role and improving the language. Thank you. I'll take it. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Good evening, Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. It is my pleasure to take the role of the grammarian for today's meeting. As a grammarian, I will be listening carefully to your speeches and conversation, not only for grammatical mistakes, but also for the beautiful expressions, powerful vocabulary, correct pronunciation, and effective use of language. Word of the day is aspire. In keeping with today's beautiful theme, a letter to my future self, I have chosen the word aspire. Aspire is a verb. It means to have a strong desire or ambition to achieve something meaningful. For example, I aspire to become better version of myself every day. And if you can use, please use aspire naturally during today's meeting. As a grammarian, I will be listening for its creative use along with the good grammar, interesting vocabulary, and effective expressions. Let us speak with purpose, listen with attention, learn from our mistakes, and aspire to become better communication and better leaders. And remember, your future self is built by the aspiration of you choose today. Thank you, President.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Now we are going to the next session, the most important session, the speeches. I'm sure that the speeches from there we will get some insights into the future, definitely. So be attentive, encourage the speakers. Today we have 7 speeches by 7 wonderful speakers. The first speaker, I don't know whether I am pronouncing correctly, Toastmaster Khalid Guman. Is it correct? Khalid Guman. Okay. Toastmasters Khalid Guman, who will be embarking on his level 1 project 3 from the presentation mastery. A small introduction about Toastmaster Khalid Guman. He's an enterprise AI governance and technology strategist with 20 plus years of experience in enterprise technology. Outside of his work, he enjoys badminton, exploring different cuisines, and a proud cat lover. He also loves loves nature and appreciate a simple life. So let's all welcome. Before I welcome Toastmaster Khalid Guman, let me welcome his evaluator, Toastmaster Abdullah Al Ghosh. There is no self-introduction required. He is everywhere in Toastmasters. Such a wonderful person. So that's the introduction for him. Toastmaster Abdullah Al Ghosh. Thank you.
Thank you for the introduction, DTM Pramuk. Yes. Appearance everywhere is only aspirational, but it's more determined when it's more purposeful. The more movement you make, it enhances body postures and variations of many things, and vocals is one of them if it was Toastmasters appearances. My target speaker tonight, Khalid Guman, is embarking on level 1 project C in presentation mastery. This is the introduction to vocal variety and body language. So the purpose of this project is to determine how to use your voice and use the stage among every other nonverbal into your speech. So I wish you all the best. Khalid Guman, please give it a round of applause.
Thank you so much. The first speaker, Toastmasters Khalid Guman, the speech title, The Real Boss of Our House. The real boss of our house, Toastmaster Khalid Guman. Please come to me. Over to you.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Before I begin, there is someone I would like you to meet. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Milo. He looks innocent, right? Don't let that face fool you. Milo is almost 4 years old. We adopted him when he was barely 3 months old, a tiny little kitten. When we brought him home, we thought we are adopting a cat. 3.5 years later, I have realized we were actually bringing home the future boss of our house. And believe me, Milo takes his position very seriously. So let him take his position. Every evening when I come back from the office, Milo is there waiting for me at the door. At first, I used to think, look at this. He is missing me. Well, I was wrong. That welcome lasts only few seconds. Then Milo starts talking. And yes, Milo talks. Different sounds, different tones, different expressions. And his message is usually very clear. Baba, welcome home. Now follow me. Are you coming? Because apparently, after spending the whole day at the office, my most urgent responsibility is Milo's treat. And of course, I follow him to the kitchen, where he enjoys his yummy, creamy treat. But every day is not a treat day, because sometimes Baba has to say, no, Milo, no. And Milo responds, meow. Why? After living more than 3 years with Milo, I don't need Google Translate anymore. I can speak fluent Milo. But Milo doesn't use the same strategy with everyone. With my wife, that boss becomes a cuddly, sweet baby. With the kids, he is younger brother, running, playing, and hiding with them. Milo knows exactly who he is dealing with. And that's why, after nearly 4 years of close observation, I can confidently say Milo is a situational leader. He knows his audience, he adopts his communication strategy, and somehow he gets what he wants. Milo has another greatest talent hiding. One day he suddenly disappeared. We started calling, Milo, where are you? No answer. We started searching under the table, behind the TV, empty boxes, even the bathrooms. Milo was nowhere. 5 minutes became 10, and 10 became 20. And then we were really concerned. Where is Milo? Then someone finally reached one of the bunk beds, and there, under the blanket, completely covered, Milo is relaxing. While the whole family was conducting a search and rescue operation, Milo was having his afternoon nap. And his expression was like, oh my God, why everyone is making so much noise? There is one place, however, where Milo and I have a professional disagreement. My laptop. I'll be working, typing something important, trying to focus. When Milo decides, Baba has done enough work, he comes over, jumps over the keyboard, and suddenly my so-called professional work becomes a complete mushakkal sandwich of numbers and letters. At that moment, my only prayer is, Milo, please don't press the enter button. But that's life with Milo. Look around my house and you will find his presence everywhere. Stuffed toys, tiny balls, pillows, empty boxes. Even Milo has a small dining table where he enjoys his dry food. And interestingly, that dining table is built on our treadmill. Yeah, you're right. So technically, Milo is making a better use of our treadmill than we do. But living with Milo has made me realize something. Milo and I don't speak the same language. Maybe connection isn't always speaking about the same language. Sometimes it's simply understanding and being present. When we adopted that tiny 3-month-old kitten, we thought we are giving Milo a home. 3.5 years later, I have realized the truth. We didn't adopt Milo. Milo adopted us and gave us a home. Thank you. Thank you.
The 1 minute time for feedback. Can you please have your comments on the slips given to everyone? Yes. Toastmaster Khalid, can you please go to everyone and collect the feedback? Can someone guide our guests how to write feedback? Did they get the feedback cards? Did they get? Can someone explain them? She's not. You have? One more, one more. One more. You have one more? Extra? Someone is sitting here? Someone there? Can? Yeah, please. The feedback to the speaker. They are given. Okay, great. Okay. Timer is 1 minute over. Timer. I think it is 1 minute over. Now the next speaker. Toastmaster Islam Fakri Hasham is a professional with over 20 years of experience in the restaurant industry. He recently joined Toastmasters to improve his communication skills, build confidence, and challenge himself to step outside his comfort zone. He believes that growth begins when we have the courage to take that first step. Oh, wonderful. Now, who is his evaluate? Toastmaster Mariam Al-Majadi. She's a Toastmaster since December 2024, currently serving as Vice President membership with a background in HR and mindset fitness coaching. Passionate about personal growth, meaningful connections, travel, and helping others overcome their inner critic to perform at their best. Let me invite the evaluator, Toastmaster Mariam Al-Majadi, to explain about the project. Toastmaster Mariam, please. You want to be there?
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day, for the warm introduction. And good evening, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. My targeted speaker is bringing his journey on stage today. His presentation mastery pathway with his first project, The Icebreaker. In his speech today, he will introduce himself and share some of the experiences and challenges that have shaped his personal journey and helped him build confidence. His speech is titled From Challenges to Confidence. Please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Islam Fikri Hashim.
Thank you so much. Yes. Now, as this is the icebreaker speech, the timer, please note the timing should be 4, 5, and 6. And a half minute. Huh? You are all 5 to 7. Sure? Okay. With the permission of the vice president education, keep it as 5 to 7. 5, 6, and 7. So now, let me invite Toastmaster Fakri Hashim, his speech title, From Challenges to Confidence. From Challenges to Confidence, Toastmaster Islam Fakri Hashim. All the best.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters.
Good evening.
Family, honored guests and family. I want to ask simple questions. Have you ever been afraid to do something even though you know you could do it? I have. My name is Islam Hashim. I want to share small part of my story and icebreaker. Since I was young, I had hearing challenge. Sometimes I must understand people. Sometimes people must understand me. Sometimes I prefer to stay quiet. Because speaking was not always easy for me. but learning, it's important. Something important. A challenge can be part of your life, but does not have to control your life. I decided to work hospitality, hotels and casual dining restaurants. I have spent 30 years working. People from different countries and different culture. Why hospitality, Islam? Communication, it's important in hospitality. That's why I choose it. I want to first think that was difficult for me. And honestly, sometimes I was funny. One day, a colleague asked me a questions. I was completely sure I understand and confident. And I understand him also. So I smiled. I answered confidently, and suddenly everyone is starting laughing. I have answered completely different questions. At first, I felt embraced. Then I loving with them. But I learned another lesson. Sometimes you don't need to be perfect. You just need to know to keep going. Over the years, I discovered that communication is not only about hearing words. No. It's about listening. It's about understanding. Most importantly, it is about making people feel respected and valued. After many years of work, I ask myself, what is my next challenge? And that questions brought me to Toastmaster family. I didn't join Toastmasters because I am already a great speaker. I joined because I want to become a better communicator and a better leader. And a better version of myself. I standing here today, it's already a small victory for me. Because a few years ago, I might have stayed silent. Today, I'm standing in front of all of you. So if there is one thing I want to share, I want to remember from my story. It is, don't let your challenge who you are. Your challenge is the part of your story. But you decide how the story continues. I was one afraid that my challenge will hold me back. Today I standing here because I decided to move forward. And this only my first step. Maybe one small step can change your life. Thank you for listening my story, and thank you for being part of my first step at the Toastmasters. Thank you. Back to
And let's all stand and give him a for your wonderful journey. This is the first step. Congratulations. Yeah, 1 minute for giving feedback to Toastmaster Islam. Toastmaster Islam, please. Okay, everyone, collect your feedback. Their feedback. Yeah. Now we have a passionate Toastmaster who have joined Toastmasters, I think, around 2 years, 1.5 years, 2 years, but made a remarkable progress in his journey. He was the immediate past president of Bhavan's Toastmasters Club, now currently serving as Area 17 Director, and he's a pharmaceutical professional, but he is a lifelong learner. He wanted to improve his communication and leadership skills. Such a wonderful person. Let me welcome the third speaker, Toastmaster Abdullah Hassan. And before I call him onto the stage, let me invite his evaluator, TM Toastmaster Navamani P. Please come and give a brief introduction of yourself, then explain your role. Thank you so much.
Good evening, Toastmasters and dear guests, and special greetings to my target speaker. I'm Navamani Palanisamy, Toastmaster since last December. I'm a very adventurous girl, love to try new things. By professional wise, I am a radiographer. Yeah, that's it about myself. My today's target speaker, TM Abdullah Hassan, and his speech title is Empower Leadership with HPL. This is his first speech in the High Performance Leadership Project. The objective is to introduce his project plan and vision and explain how he plans to turn that vision into action with supportive of his team. All the best to the TM. Back to
Thank you so much. And I think there is a small correction. This is the second speech of, am I right? Second speech of is level 2, level 5 project 2. It is his high performance leadership project. The main objective is to reflect on the project, isn't it? The main objective is to reflect on the project. So inviting Toastmaster, thank you, Abdullah Hassan. Speech title, Empower Leadership with HPL. Empower Leadership with HPL. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
I'm Toastmaster Abdullah. I'm really excited to present my high performance leadership project from Strategic Relationship Pathway. Before we start, I have a question. Toastmaster of the Day, what is leadership means to you?
Leadership is to serve.
Anyone, anything?
The journey
Journey of serving that is I need to talk about today. To me, leadership means serving leadership, serving others, making the members work easy, and removing the obstacles. And also leadership, it is building relationship by matching the team members work easy and strengthen with the goals, and also guiding with clear communication to success. How we will empower high performance leadership with the project? There are 3 ways: learning by doing, proper exercise, and we will help with the help of feedback system and the real world skills, and also clear direction, setting clear goals, and making the team to do that, and also support the team members for the success, and guidance and advisory. Using an advisory committee, we can get the feedback and mentor the teams to success. I am served as the head of Surgeon at Arms in DTAC 2026, held in online from May 7 to 9. Our advisory committee chairman, Toastmaster Jasim Yaqub Al-Khandari, and Vice Chair Education, Distinguished Toastmaster Vishal Advait Khan, and Head of Program Coordinator, Distinguished Toastmaster Tawfiq Abdul Qadir, and Head of Education, Distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh Venugopal. And our core objective, the core objective is to do the virtual logistics seamlessly, which includes virtual logistics, managing online meetings and audio, video settings, and also speaker spotlighting and timing across all the 3 days. And team building, recruiting the team and train them, guide them to for the SAA roles. And online security, which is managing the waiting rooms, stop disruptions, and also maintain the good meeting etiquette. Our execution having 7 steps, which is planning, setting the goals, and guidance, forming a guidance committee, and team building, recruiting SAA. We recruit SAA from different countries, Kuwait, Bahrain, Iraq, and Egypt, all over our District 20. Finalizing, confirming the roles, and delegating, assign the duties for each SAA role players, and dry run, which is we had a full rehearsal before the event, and also DTAC 2026. Our strategy, it is 0 errors. We are not waiting for errors to happen. We prepare in advance. We have challenges like mainly in online meeting, it is network and technical risk, which is having audio drops, internet disconnection, everything which impact the speakers, speech contest workshop, the audio delay. So that we had a backup plan. We set up a backup host and a secondary internet connections, and we shadow all the SAA in every rooms. The practical success tactics. We then practice before the event, and also we used a simple guidelines, 1-page emergency guidelines for every SAA role players. And we had a backup private chat channel, which includes we need to communicate instantly behind the scenes. And also my key learnings during this project, it is stay calm under pressure and trusting the team. Instead of making problems, I trust my team, and more than micromanaging. And strong relationship, I have a very good relation after the event especially we have so many, my Toastmaster Wafik, Toastmaster Abdullah, and all. After the event, we made much more stronger relations. And my personal reflection, I discovered skills that were hidden in myself. Leading this project built my confidence, and I become a empowered leader. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 1 minute for giving feedback. Now we have the speaker, online speaker, Toastmaster Divisha Vibish. She's a lifestyle specialist, life coach, author, and entrepreneur, passionate about helping people transform their mindset, health, emotions, and lifestyle. She's a proud Toastmaster and currently serving as the president of Bhavan's Toastmasters Club. So she will be embarking on her motivational strategy level on project 2. And he'll be evaluated by a vibrant Toastmaster. He's everywhere. He's a wonderful person. He can be seen in many clubs meeting, helping the contest role player, or maybe a secret role. You know the secret role, judge. And he served as area director, currently serving as what? BPA? Area director currently serving. And he's a passionate Toastmaster, wonderful speaker. And one thing I like him, always have a beautiful smile, a simple smile. He's sitting there now, he's smiling. Let me welcome the evaluator, Toastmaster Wafik Anwar. Toastmaster Wafik Anwar.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Life has a purpose. Social and inspiring Toastmaster. Hello, Toastmasters. Good evening. Today, Divisha, she is going to deliver her second speech in level 1 motivational strategies. The purpose of the project is to learn the basic methods of writing a speech with defined purpose and to deliver a well-organized speech on any topic. I hope my beloved speaker will motivate and inspire the aspirers in Toastmasters. And it is also my privilege to evaluate an entrepreneur. It is very rare in Toastmasters. So over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Divisha Vibish, speech title, Intention to Impact. Intention to Impact. Toastmaster Divisha Vibish, over to you.
Of yourself. We all aspire something. Simply a better version of ourselves. We have dreams, we set goals, we make plans. But there is one thing we have learned. A dream can inspire you, an intention can guide you, but only action can change you. And that is what we talk about today. Moving from intention to impact. A few years ago, someone had told me, Divisha, one day you will stand in front of an audience and speak confidently. I might have smiled. If they had said, one day you will lead a Toastmasters club, it's the president, I might have smiled even more because the leadership can look very different when we are watching from outside. We see confident people standing on the stage, we see their positions, we see their achievements, and but we cannot see their nervous behind. No, we don't see their mistake, we don't see their people Hello? Nobody
Yes,
start as a greatest. Hope you can hear me. Sorry for the interruption. Am I audible?
yes.
Oh, yes, yes. Thank you. When I joined Toastmasters, I want to improve myself. I want to communicate better. I want to grow in confidence. And yes, I aspire to become a better leader. But aspiration was not only the beginning. The came different part, taking action, accepting the role when it was not completely confident, standing in front of people when I was nervous, listening to an evaluation when I knew there were a lot of mistakes and what I need to improve, coming back to my trying again and again and again. That is where the growth happened. But something else has to happen during my journey. People supported me. Someone who encouraged me and take the role, someone appreciate me something I did well, someone corrected me when I could do better, someone that made me understand that the true value of mentoring. A mentor is not who said a mentor is what can you become. Sometimes a mentor gives me an advice, sometimes they give me a feedback, and sometimes they simply give us a confidence to take the next step. That is someone who's pushed me completely change the journey. Today I have a privilege to serving as the president of my club, Bhavan Toastmasters, and I received this responsibility. Naturally, I felt happy and proud. But then another thought came: what kind of a president I want to be? I do simply conduct meeting, complete responsibility, achieve club goals. Of course, there is things to importance, but I have something suddenly happen. I have to come to my area, hometown. Then I have something emergencies and all. But my club, my mentors, and my colleagues, everyone supported me so that I can stand. But I want something more. I aspire to create environment. I want every member feel like I belongs here. My voice matters. I have an opportunity to grow. Because I have realized the leadership is not about being more important a person in the room. Leadership is about making other people feel important. Imagine a new member walking into our club. They are sitting quietly. They don't know anything. Then someone walks over and say him, welcome and happy you are here at the leadership, giving a chance to speak. A member is nervous about giving their first speech. Someone says, don't worry, you can do it. I will help you. Just do it anyway. This is what happened there. A speaker finishes first speech and receives constructive constructive feedback and they help to improve. That is growth. That is growth. And when that sound same people months later to people around the new member, not overnight, not through titles, not through people and bringing together lesson I have learned about leadership is this. And that bring me one of the biggest lessons I have learned about leadership. People can give you a position, but give you names. You must learn through listen, through consistency, through kindness and service. And throughout people feel
I think Toastmaster division face some. Toastmaster division, have you completed your speech? Yeah, completed? Because we couldn't hear her last couple of sentences. Anyway, you finished or you are continuing? Okay.
I'm talking. I don't know. This is cut. Okay. Sorry for the difference.
Okay, are you continuing or?
So, yeah, continuing.
Okay, okay, go ahead, go ahead.
You can't hear me, no? Before?
Yeah, you continue, continue. Yeah, please continue. Problem here? East India. Let this little bit down. Let her correct her internet connectivity, and if it works well, we will give her the last chance after all the speakers. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now, next speaker, Toastmaster Muhammad Raid is out. Okay, let me give him a brief introduction, or I invite him to give a brief introduction because there is a time, time shortage. Come. Oh, you want me to? Okay, read out. Let me read. Because name is enough. Okay. Okay. Toastmaster, I know something. He is a very passionate Toastmaster because couple of, I think around 6 months before I attended another meeting, then I saw him. There was a speech from him. And he is currently serving as a vice president education. And he's a passionate Toastmaster. He wanted to improve his communication and leadership skills. And he is embarking on his pathways, engaging humor, level 4 project 1, and is evaluated. There is no need for an introduction. Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. He is, I told us, leader is to serve. He is a serving, I would say he's a servant leader. Is a perfect example for that. Over to you, Toastmaster Latif. Thank you.
Distinguished audience, there are few projects which really shows how much challenging a real world can be. And this project is one of them. This project is all about the power of humor in an impromptu speech. Now, what happens in this impromptu speech is the purpose statement. I will read it for them. The purpose of this project is for the member to develop their method of giving impromptu speeches and practice adapting rehearsed stories during a presentation. So, for example, what will happen now? He will deliver 2 speeches of 2 to 3 minutes. Toastmaster of the day will be giving an impromptu topic. Of course, he has been rehearsed it from last 13 topics given to him, 13, 14 topics given to him by the Toastmasters project. But he does not know which topic is going to come. But over here, his power, his project is all about the use of humor in an impromptu speech. So I will invite Toastmaster of the day to give him the impromptu speech. Timer, please note, there will be 2 speeches, 2 to 3 minutes, 30 seconds grace period. Any one of the speech he is more than 3 minutes 31, disqualify him. With a huge round of applause, let's us invite Toastmaster Mohammed Riyad. And Toastmaster of the day, please give him a topic.
Okay, okay.
Let him be ready.
Okay.
No need, no need.
You need to time 1 to 2 minutes, 1 minute 30 seconds, and 2 minutes. Then 30 seconds break.
No, 2 to 3.
2 to 3, 2 to 3.
Oh,
2 to
sorry,
3.
sorry. I am mistaken. I am
2 to 3 minutes.
2 minutes, 2.5, 3 minutes, and 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, the topic I am going to give him. You are invited to share your thoughts about the completion of an important group project or event. Once again, you are invited to share your thoughts about the completion of an important group project or event. Over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and honor guests. You want me to deliver a completion? Me, Toastmaster of the day. You want me? I am the one who delivered this. What I did in the project. There was a project, actually, I was working with a team. During the project, what we do, we have a deadline. During the deadline, they asked us to finish all the topics. But you know what happened? I like shawarma too much. Do you like shawarma? Yes. My colleagues also like other things, like to go to coffee machine. I like to do things. And during the project, what we used to be lazy. We did not complete everything at the time. But suddenly one of the leaders came to us and he woke us up. He said, what you are doing? Are you interested to complete the project? We said, yes. And then we started leaving the coffee, leaving shawarma, and leaving even our rest with our children. Now we started to do the things. The same what happened with us when we have a tough leader or tough person to guide us. He was not tough with us. He was just guiding, using the humor. He was feeling good, fun with us. And he embarrassed us to do the things. So during the project, in the middle, we started to complete. Now we complete the project. We did the part of achievement, which I want to tell everyone here. When you have something, you will feel it when? When do you feel the achievement? At the beginning or the end? So at the beginning, we take a rest. We sit, we take a shawarma, and we did not do that one. But at the end, we started to show up everything we do. And it was great time. But you know what happened after that achievement? Second day at the time of the celebration, my colleague said, we have another project. So imagine, we were doing all the things for one project, then we started another project. Do you accept to take a project same day when you are celebrating? This has happened to us. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you. And the next question. Your club is holding an open house. You are asked to share a short speech about your experience in Toastmasters and how it has enriched your life. Once again, your club is holding an open house. You are asked to share a short speech about your experience in Toastmasters and how it has enriched your life. Over to you.
Open house. Do you know the meaning of open house? We open our house, right? Yeah. You have any other meaning? Okay. So it was for me in the beginning, I was thinking somebody will open his house for us just to take food, to take like what Sergeant Arm did, to go to food, not to do anything else. Just inviting, there is invitation, we do it. But when I go inside, I ask people, maybe education, Toastmasters, other people, what is that open house? What are the reasons for coming here today? And I understand it is for improving. It is for developing yourself. I came to know that I want to tell people also from other side, when I get understanding, tell people what is Toastmaster. So it comes apart to explain now. When you start in Toastmaster for the first time, what do we feel? Standing back, holding our hand. Keeping quiet, right? I explained to the people that when you are starting speaking, first time you will keep like self, your knee check, you are frozen, okay? Your hand is stopping, your knee is knocking like this. Did you feel that one? So what I did with the people to introduce open house. Toastmaster is about improving your skills, bringing you from back to front, developing your skills, making your confidence comes more and more. And as people said about leadership skills, it's improving our leadership skills. But how this one improving our leadership skills? It's improving by practice. So at the first time, my knee was knocked. At the second time, I stood with confidence. The third time, I was rocking the stage, moving from here to there. So, did you imagine yourself coming to this place before? Imagine yourself, you can rock the stage? Yes or no? So, my advice to all of you, when it comes to you, if you are in open house, if you are in Toastmaster meeting, please try to do your skills as much as you can. Yes, you, please, when you come here, do it. You also, Toastmaster Mariam, when you come here, please try to do it. And DTM Raymond teach me, please don't lose any chance. Now my chance comes for what? To make you laugh. So are you ready to go to the break after that speech or eating? Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So give me a lot of applause.
Yes, thank you.
So much. 1 minute silence for giving feedback. Thank you.
By the time we do our setting. Yes.
Setting.
Any feedback from online?
What?
Feedback from online?
Yeah, and next speaker, Toastmaster Nooraldin Alayan. Am I right pronouncing? Toastmaster Nooraldin Alayan will be embarking on Presentation Mastery Level 2, Project 2. And he'll be evaluated by DTM Anil Kumarji Revanga. He doesn't need any introduction. He served as Chief Judge more than, I think, 200 contests. Only 200 or more. 200 contests in various levels, right from club to the district. And he is everywhere in Toastmaster, wherever anyone call him, he is there for help. He is a mentor of lifelong mentor of Bhavan Toastmasters Club, the charter member of Bhavan Toastmasters Club. Not only this club, in many clubs, he helped many Toastmasters to grow. Currently, he is in India, but still he is continuing. I think almost 4 years he has gone back to India, but still that passion. He is an active member of Bhavan Toastmasters Club, regularly attends meeting from there and helping out District 20 for various matters. And if you have any doubt about Toastmasters, any rules or anything about Toastmasters, I would say that he is a living encyclopedia of Toastmasters. You can ask him any doubt; he will give a correct answer. I have no doubt about that. So that is DTM Anilkumar Revankar, and I don't have any introduction about Toastmaster Nuruddin Aliyan. Let me invite Toastmaster Nuruddin to introduce. Have a few words about yourself. Yeah, before I am going to Toastmaster DTM Anilkumar Revankar to read out to explain about the project details. Over to you, DTM Anilkumar.
Thank you very much, our Toastmaster today, DTM Pramukh. Good evening once again, one and all present here. A special good evening to my speaker, Toastmaster Nur Aladdin. She is embarking on a project which is already described by our Toastmaster today. The purpose statement is for the member to deliver a speech with awareness of intentional and unintentional body language, as well as to learn, practice, and refine how they use non-verbal communication when delivering a speech. The title of his speech is Between Memories and Goodbye. I wish all the best to my speaker, Toastmaster Nur Aladdin. Over to you.
I've been in Toastmaster for 1 year, and I'm challenging myself today for the first time giving a speech without any helping papers or something.
Between memories and goodbye. Between memories and goodbye, Toastmaster Nuruddin Aliyan. Over to you.
Thank you. The sun rays was shining, and the summer breeze was so fresh the moment I got off the airplane. At this moment, it hits me. Here I am back in my home country, in Syria. I am excited, happy to be there. I will be here creating all these memories from childhood, recreating them, reconnecting with the people, with family, with all the streets. And it suddenly hits me again. I'm back at the plane, sitting there. One minute. Use the camera. And it suddenly hits me. I am back at the plane, leaving again, going back to Kuwait. And it's not because I don't love going back to Kuwait. Kuwait is where I was born, where my life is, family, work, where I belong. A pleasant evening infused with the Damascus jasmine, and to my fellow Toastmasters and beloved guests. So I will share with you some of the moments I had during my last trip to Syria. beginning with my home city, Hama. And Hama, my home city, means to me all the memories from childhood. The streets there, the homes of the people who I love and they love me are my are the homes there and the places means a lot to me from childhood. I try to live this moment always by doing a lot of things, revisiting the places, reconnecting with people, or listening to the music I remember from childhood. And this time I tried new experiences. I drove the car for the first time in Syria. And being here in Kuwait, I've been driving for nearly 6 years now, and I'm a confident driver. I haven't done any accident yet, God blessing. And driving there, it's a total different experience. People are driving recklessly. There is no rules, nearly anybody following any law or something. I don't know. It took me 1 week, 2 weeks to adapt to drive there. And it's taking me 1 month now to readapt to Kuwait. Aside from that experience, for the first time, I experienced the history of the Aleppo city. I walked down there, and my main highlight of the city was the castle of Aleppo. Centuries old building. Many civilizations had passed there. I felt it. And not mentioning the foods and sweets, it's always the main thing I've done there. The main turn point for me and the place that touched me a lot is Damascus. And I knew that city would be the most painful one to leave. What I love the most about this city is how I can see centuries-old building standing next and side by side to a modern one, giving us that harmony. And the streets, I can see the jasmine trees, I can see fruits hanging down the walls, you can see apples, pomegranates, and the aroma filling the street. There was that day, that night, I was walking, and I was walking down in the street. I heard musical instruments being tuned, something like this. Something like this. And by the way, I bought this earlier that day. I got in directly like this. I got in, I sat down, and there was this Oriental band preparing to play some of the classics I love to hear. The atmosphere was amazing. The place is very old. You can see the building. You can smell it, smell the history there. It was a night to remember. And after all that, came the day I had to leave. The day, at that morning, I packed my bags with the memories from my home city, Hama, to the history from Aleppo, to the jasmine from Damascus. And here I am at the gate. They're going back. At this moment, I knew I'm leaving. I knew I wasn't just leaving memories or history or even shawarmas or sweets that I have ate and gained nearly 5 kilos there. No, I knew I was leaving. I was leaving people I love and nostalgia. So for me, I realized I wasn't just leaving one place to get to another place. I was leaving one home to get to another home. And arriving was harder than leaving. Thank you.
I need to be there in India sometime. I heard your speech. I wanted to be there. Thank you so much. 1 minute silence for giving feedback. Toastmaster Noor, please collect your feedback from everyone. Thank you so much. Our next speaker, Toastmaster Shasia Nasir. She is an operations manager at Glutton Free Collective and also freelances as brand development strategist at Navatech. She also mentors young graduates in making strategies, social media management, and systems architecture, empowering them to build meaningful careers. Beyond her professional life, Shazia volunteers with the Call for Rice, a welfare society in Pakistan, and is a devoted mother of two, known for her passion, empathy, and drive for excellence. She believes in creating impact through purpose and positivity. So she will be embarking on dynamic leadership level for elective project, and she'll be evaluated by Toastmaster Raymond, DTM Raymond. He also doesn't require an introduction. Everyone knows that he is a lifelong mentor, I would say. There are many ways we can introduce him, but the one I would like to introduce him is a mentor. He mentored many Toastmasters, including me. So thank you so much. And Toastmasters DTM Raymond continues his passion, the journey in Toastmaster, shaping lives of many Toastmasters. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Day. Fellow Toastmasters, guests, good evening once again. And to my speaker, Toastmaster Shazia. Toastmaster Shazia is embarking on a very unique project where she is going to present, speak, or do whatever she likes to talk about public relations strategies. However, as an evaluator today, I'm going to focus on how she puts that into a well-defined speech. There are some demanding criteria, which are, it must be engaging, it must be informational. Now, these are the two requirements from Toastmasters International Pathways project. However, since she's doing her level 4, Toastmaster Shazia, I'm going to challenge you further. I'm going to add 2 more of my own requirements, which I've shared with you in the past. Number 1, you need to have a vibe that you will give us through the Zoom session. And you're going to make it as positive because it's public relations, and that's what we are supposed to be excited about. Having said that, all the best to you. She's already smiling. She's already charged. And I will leave the timing and the title to our Toastmaster today. Over to you, Pramukh.
Now, Toastmaster Shazia Nasir, 5 to 7 minutes, 5, 6, and 7 is already mentioned the agenda. A speech title is more than a poster. More than a poster. Toastmaster Shazia Nasir, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Now let's bring in the vibes.
You are not open your audio. Sorry, unmute, please.
I am unmute.
You cannot, we cannot hear you.
Hello?
Toastmaster Shazia, we cannot hear you.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Just
Hello?
wait. I think some technical issues here. Please wait.
Hello?
Yeah, your audio is okay.
My audio is okay. Okay. Can you hear me? No, I'm asking the. Yes. Am I audible now? Am I audible now? Not here, not here. Close the door. Am I audible now?
Trying to correct that issue. Meanwhile, we have that, we're going to take that break for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. By the time he will have ample time to resolve the issue. Over to you. Thank you all. Let's go for the break.
Sajja, your side is okay.
Okay.
Your
No.
audio video is okay. I think they have to little bit adjust something.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's very clear. I hope they have stopped the video. It's on, yeah, still on, I think.
Still on.
Yeah,
I think they're
actually,
trying to
break
fix
time
it.
they should stop. Break time they should stop it. They should stop at a break time. Okay.
You came from work? You came from work? No, I'm on a meeting.
Shadia, can you just say a few lines, please? Few words.
Yes, can you hear me now clearly?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect.
Sorry. We connected a different device and then finally it didn't work. So we are okay now. Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Loud
So
and clear,
maybe
right?
loud and clear. This is the sign that you should have been here. But it's okay. 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes more and then we'll be continuing. We are just having refreshments.
Thank you. I can see you. Wafiq, I can see you. Thank you so much. Bilafia. Bilafia. Bon appetit. I can't hear you.
You know, when my grandmother calls, she reaches out like this, eat, and I will open the mouth and will eat.
Okay.
Okay. Good. I guess on the last speaker. The last meeting I did. I like your speech, your presentation. But I loved it. And I came and I appreciated it. I love that. That's why I remember you, but I don't know. Because I was not your when I saw you, I remember the face. It was some evaluation. You had a presentation. I just will speak over the maybe I'm
ഞാൻ എന്തായാലും പറയാം.
Everyone, please be back to your places. Take your seats, please. So our speaker is waiting.
Not talking now, sir.
Toastmaster Shasya, can you hear me? Please answer.
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. Toastmaster Shasya Nasir, more than a poster, Toastmaster Shasya Nasir, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. And thank you, Raymond. Let's try to bring the vibe in PR strategies, the old boring PR strategies. More than a poster. Every club has a flyer somewhere on a bulletin board, in WhatsApp groups, social media, even maybe a hotel lobby. Join Toastmasters. Build confidence. Become a leader. Bright colors, exclamation points, emojis. For most clubs, that flyer basically is the entire public strategy. Share it, post it, hope people will notice. But public relation isn't really about posters at all. It's just this: getting the right message to the right person in a way that actually makes them care. Using tools like flyers, posters, reels, videos, news releases, or even a well-timed event, or something, just a phone call at the right moment. None of these tools are complicated on their own. What takes real strategy is picking up the right one for the right problem. Sorry, cross that. Not problem, challenges. So instead of telling you what PR strategies should look like, showing you a boring presentation, let me walk through just one. Who brings in the vibes to any Toastmaster club? Who?
The members, right? And how do we get new members? Through potential guests. If I could see a quick show of hands, everyone, how many of you have personally brought a guest to a meeting, sometimes into the last few months? Can I see hands? Okay. Okay. Now, if you could tell me, keep your hands up only if the same guest is still continuing coming in today. Okay. I can see someone dropped right there. That is the challenge many clubs face in general. I want to talk to you about tonight, not how to get more guests. Clearly, we are very good at that. The real question is, how do we retain the ones we get? So, to overcome this exact challenge, we have come up with a strategy. Now, for a strategy to work, you need to have objective, in layman terms, a goal. Okay. Now, the goals have to be very, very specific. It has to be very simple, like turn one visit into a second visit. Now, this becomes your objective. And we have to target an audience. Now, this cannot be just any audience, a public, no. They have to be a very specific audience that needs to add value in their jobs, in their personal life. So it's every guest who ever sat quietly in the back row, unsure if this room is what they belonged into. So now once you have the objective, you have the target audience, what do you do now? Next, you do is the message. The message to that guest isn't, please join us. It's more smaller. It's more human than that. We notice you. We want you back. So this is your message. And the tactic, the actual tool for this specific problem isn't the flyer. It isn't in an event. It's a person. Before the guest leaves, someone gets to their name and number. Within 48 hours, someone follows up. A real message, not a formal letter. And one member is personally assigned to welcome them back by name at their second visit. And evaluating whether it actually worked isn't complicated either. We don't need a survey. We just need to ask the same question again in a month and watch whether the hands stay up. This whole strategy, no press release, no big campaigns, one deliberate human piece of outreach aimed at the exact moment where the most of the clubs quite loose people can make a difference. Think about that flyer I mentioned at the start. It's probably still up on the board somewhere. Now imagine this. Beautiful flyer, hopeful, doing what it does is best. There's nothing wrong with it. But now picture something taped right next to it. Not a flyer, just a small card with one guest's name on it. On it, a date, and someone's initial next to the word followed up. No colors, no exclamation mark. And that small card will bring back more guests than the flyer ever has. A poster hopes. A strategy follows through. So my advice to all of you, keep naming the real challenges in your club before you reach to the poster. Keep bringing the person who follows through. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now 1 minute for giving feedback. Okay. how do you get the feedback? Can send it to Latif. If everyone knows her, Shazia, everybody, okay. You send it to her. Okay. Now WhatsApp you can send. Now I think the Toastmasters Divisha, she's there. Toastmasters Divisha, are you there? She left. Okay. Now it's I want to invite Toastmaster Anish Krishnan to say the timing. Only just say that who are, if anyone is disqualified or qualified. All are qualified. Yeah, that is a technical issue. Okay. You are going to conduct the voting?
Not going to happen.
Okay, there is no voting. Okay, anyways, good. Okay, all are good speakers. All are done. But now, see, I wanted to elaborate on the theme, but still the time is now we overshooted the time. I'm not going to think about the future. What is your letter to your future? We had heard from the speeches something about the future. It's as the first speaker told that the speaker he wanted to the icebreaker. He took the first step. Where is icebreaker? Yeah, he took the first step. He wanted to improve in the life, and he know one day he will rock. Like that, the speaker Toastmaster Islam. No, our vice president education, Muhammad Izza, sorry, told about that. She invited everyone to take that step to boldly to improve. So we are all, it's like a letter to our future. We make mistakes. It happens, but we learn from our mistakes. Sometimes we regret, oh, we could have achieved like that. Had we put more, little bit more effort, we could have achieved that. But it happens. It's a part of our journey. But don't worry about anything. It's all learning experience. Enjoy your present. Whatever you do in the present will create a better future for us. Now it's the next session, the evaluation session, very important session. If our journey to the future depends on the evaluation we make ourselves, every day we evaluate for our efforts, what we did each day. We reflect on our deeds, what we could have done better. The same way the Toastmaster speeches will be evaluated by the evaluator. They will give suggestions for improvement. Definitely that will help the speakers to grow in life. And to do that, let me invite Toastmaster Arkam Bilal Butt, the general evaluator for today's meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. Dear Toastmaster, good evening once again. As you know that general evaluation session has started, and with this session, I have a team of evaluators who's going to evaluate the speeches. Why we need to evaluate the speech? Because everyone needs a feedback to improve their self. So let's begin. Our first speaker was Khalid Guman and will be evaluated by Abdullah Ghaus. He's one of the powerful speakers. Please come our stage and evaluate.
Cats take the catwalk to a man sitting on a couch or a chair. You can imagine it. And that's it. It ends there. But what if I told you that could turn into a 6 minutes, 37 seconds, full-fledged speech? Wonderful job, Toastmaster Khalid. And let me tell you, not just what you've excelled at, but a lesson we all can learn from you. Now, the project, if you remember, is for the purpose of the speech. Anybody? Vocal variety and body language. And Khalid's story was about audience answer. Milo, yes, a cat. Was aspiring. All right. So when you tell me just a story about your pet, and you can turn it into a project of vocal variety and body language and have us entertain beginning to end, you start with a picture that you took, printed, and put in a frame and bring it right here, I'm hooked. You got us listening. And then you walked all the way to tell us, hey, or I will tell you, I'm gonna guess, you are not just an aspiring speaker, you really want to take a challenge. I'm gonna guess body language and vocal variety is not your forte, correct? You really wanted to get this assignment done. And you chose, because this is maybe a challenge for you, because you had opportunities that you've got because of the topic that you chose and others that you missed. Let me explain that for you. When I talk about my cat, who was the protagonist of this story? It was just a person and a half. Sometimes it was you, sometimes it's what Milo does at our place. You gave us so many body language and vocal variation opportunities that you've got. When I stepped into the canteen, it was like, meow. And then some other times, we were looking for our cat. Where is it? Now, because you chose a very smart topic, I want to say there were opportunities that were missed. There were a moment or two where you were trying to imitate the cat, and so many others that were missed. You were focused on your communication firsthand with the cat. For body language and vocal variety, I want to see both perspectives. You did not have a lot of characters, but you had a lot of vocal variations and opportunities. Did you enjoy the meow parts? I did. Okay. When you found the cat finally, I wanted to see some gestures, some movements, evaluating this, I'm reading by example. Body language and vocal variety is probably what I do the best. If I am to pick a topic, I would not pick this because it has so much to do. Now, what I advise you to strategize next is when you have a topic that requires you to do something that you're doing for the first time. Yes, keep doing that. Strategize what you have to do. And when it's something that is your forte, that you excel in, maybe you can stay a little safer. Now, the story was like a comic book. You went from one chapter to another, to another, to another, and it was joy. We enjoyed it. When you reached towards the conclusion, you said, when we thought the cat had a home, Milo gave us a home. Okay, I don't mind this conclusion. I love it. But path your way towards your conclusion. It was like reading a beautiful comic book. One short story after one short story after one short story. You focus on the fun, but then to reach your conclusion, what was your previous project? Writing a speech with a purpose. Level 1, we keep it all together. Every speech has a purpose. In every speech, we have vocal variety and body language. You keep this all the way to the end. My challenge for you is keep up the strategy. All right? Thank you, and back to general evaluated.
Thank you very much, Abdullah Ghaus, for such a nice evaluation. Next speaker was Islam Fikri and will be evaluated by one of our elegant and powerful speaker, Ms. Mariam Al-Majidi.
Right.
All right. Fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, good evening. And a special good evening to my targeted speaker, Toastmaster Islam Fikri. Your speech tonight was titled From Challenges to Confidence. And I believe you showed us today what confidence is. We lived your title. You came here to introduce yourself, to connect with us, to share your journey. And you did that exactly. Please give him a round of applause to complete his icebreaker. There are a few things I would like to encourage you to keep. First and foremost, the hook. You started with a rhetorical question. Have you ever wanted to do something and you feared doing, and you gave just the right pause after to wait for people to answer you. And then you mentioned I have. To me, that hooked us right there and then. Second, your authenticity. When you spoke about your challenges that you faced, we felt it. You imprisoned your challenges here at the stage. And third, your eye contact. It was amazing how you maintained eye contact, especially in the moment where you speaking about the challenges. Now, if I could stretch you in one or two areas, when you reached the turning point of your story and decided to let the fear control you, especially that brilliant sentence, sometimes you don't need to be perfect, you need to keep going. Your voice was the same throughout the speech. So my challenge for you next time, to change your tone, at the same time to pause. So you would rather say, sometimes you don't need to be perfect, and pause. You need to keep going so that we feel the moment, the transition in your journey. Toastmaster Islam, today you didn't just tell us about your journey or your challenges to confidence, you demonstrated it on stage. Congratulations on your icebreaker. Keep the authenticity, keep your eye contact, and maintain the good work. Congratulations. Thank you, and over to you. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Thank you very much, Mariam Al-Majidi. Our third speaker was Abdullah Hassan and will be evaluated by one of our emerging speaker, Navamani. Navamani, please come.
Thank you, TM Arkham. Good evening again, fellow Toastmasters and our guests. My target speaker today, TM Abdullah Hassan, presented his second speech in High Performance Leadership Project. His speech gave us a clear picture of his leadership journey, and there are a few things which I admire from his speech. First, he focused on his real leadership journey. He worked closely with his team and committee, showing the importance of the teamwork. He presented his ideas clearly using PowerPoint, and his message that leadership is about serving others was very meaningful. And I also admired how he discovered his confidence through taking the in charge of leadership. And I also admire that he started with the conversation with the audience. That is the biggest admiration from his speech. There are two suggestions from my side. If you put the real pictures of the event, it would make your PowerPoint more memorable and visually meaningful. And also, if you share your challenges with the event and how you sorted out those challenges, if you're sharing these things in your speech, means it will make your speech more meaningful and great. And overall, congratulations for you completing on your project. And thank you. Back to TM Arkham.
Thank you very much. Our next speaker was Devisha and will be evaluated by one of our great speaker, Wafiq Anwar.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Hello, inspiring and aspiring Toastmasters. How are you all? would you be open-minded enough to say, what is that one thing that you ask before you start writing a speech? And why am I doing it? Objective. Why? Right? Exactly. Before we start to write a speech, we need to know why are we writing that speech? And why are we having every single word in that speech? Because each word, if it doesn't add value, why is that speech? Why do we need it? So today, my beloved speaker, the aspiring and intentional speaker, she had delivered a wonderful speech and she had made sure that each word counted. I know she's online and she didn't forget to write speech with purpose and she made an impact. Even though there were challenges in the network. So I just wanted to know what was the message from her speech. Anyone remembers? More? Raymond? Okay. Anyone? What I understood, what I felt was the message that she was trying to deliver is that your voice matters. And that can make impact in others' life. Yes, it is right, because I am here because somebody has made impact in my life. And you, Toastmaster Abdullah, you are here because somebody has made impact. And Toastmaster Noor, you might have made impact with your voice because that's why your friend is here today, right? It's right. And Divisha, what she have done to convey that message, she has took us through that scenario of her being a member, a speaker, a president in her club, and the challenges that she is facing to convey her message with her voice and to impact others' life. Well done, Divisha, for that message. I congratulate you on completing the project by fulfilling the objective. Now, if you ask me the letter of area of improvement for your future self, I have 2 points. Number 1 is to stand. You are a speaker, you are a president, you are an entrepreneur. And that's what we do. Not only our voice that matters in speech, but the body language. The eye contact, isn't it? Yes, it is, because that also matters in a speech. Second point is to repeat the speech. If the VP Education, he suggests you to do this speech again, say yes, take that chance if and only if the internet connectivity at your side is strong. Else, once you are back to Kuwait, you can deliver it on stage. So here's in this letter for you, Divisha, you have for your future self that you have done your purpose. You have fulfilled your speech with purpose, and you can challenge yourself with the body language and eye contact along with repeating the speech again. That is for you, my dear beloved speaker, aspiring speaker. Over to you, general evaluator.
Thank you very much, Wafik. Our next speech was delivered by Muhammad Riyad and will be evaluated by Toastmaster Latif Mansoor, sorry. Fellow audience, today it was an honor because everyone evaluated one speech and I evaluated 2 speeches, just because this project is a really challenging one. And Toastmaster Muhammad Riyad was prepared for any impromptu topic given to him. He shared his message or his impromptu speech with humor, with energy, had vocal variety, the stage movement, and the use of resources, even that loud that even Muhammad Babu had to remove his AirPod just to confirm the
the voice is not anywhere earthquake. So amazingly used, and I really loved because I was watching each and everyone at the audience. They were smiling. So a project well delivered. Now the topics were given had a little challenge, but amazingly done. I will just speak what I can feel to get more improvement. For example, the punch was there on the first speech, that shawarma. And the build-up could have been more humorous way. For example, when it says we completed all the project and we were celebrating, and the same day we got another project. What would have been we said? You could have end with that humor saying, one shawarma, we are on with the project. That would be an amazing one. Second question was about the open house. I really love the humor when it started saying who will open the house. And it is because we go to word by word, it is a synonym of saying who will open the house. And very well inducted with the speeches of Toastmasters Life. But where we lost the connection was how it enriched your personal life. And over here, I feel that open house, invitation, podium, and then you could have taken it to your home saying, you are a good listener because your wife never stops giving speeches. You know, you can deliver it in a way where we could have add more humor to it. Last but not the least, it is a difficult project, ladies and gentlemen. It deserves a good round of applause for a well-delivered speeches. My only suggestion, in fact, two suggestions, that keep the loop. For example, if you started with the shawarma, end with shawarma, open house, end with the open house, make it a very brilliant that my house is always open at home because of my family. And last but not the least, remember, every impromptu speech is just like a prepared speech. You have the talent, aggression, and authority of voice to deliver very powerful message. Try to give every time. A simple line will also help. Thank you very much. Jalil Walu.
Thank you, Latif Mansoor. Our next speaker was speaker number 6, Noor Al-Din, and will be evaluated by DTM Anil Kumar. DTM Anil Kumar, over to you.
Thank you, General Liberator. A warm good evening once again to one and all present here. On the onset, I would like to congratulate my aspiring speaker, Toastmaster Noor Al-Din. Why I'm congratulating him? That must be question in your mind. Yes, he has delivered a speech today, which a very aspiring person or aspiring speaker would have loved to do. His opening statement itself gave me that confidence that yes, this is one gentleman who would like to take a long journey into Toastmasters and make sure that he succeeds in his goal. He confidently took the audience to a colorful journey of his sweet memories at his favorite city, Hama, and Damascus in Syria. And later on, how he relocated to Kuwait. He also talked about his driving experience in Kuwait with a touch of humor that he did not meet any accident despite of rash driving. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a very clear-cut evident that he owned the stage, seeing that he used it as his best. Having said all that, let me come to the key areas which is going to help him to develop himself as a great speaker. Toastmaster Noor Al-Din, raise your hand. Yes, there. Are you prepared to take your speech to the next level? Great. So here are my few areas which is going to help you. Number one, you have a mentor with you, which I believe your club has assigned to you. You need to make use of this mentor. Whenever you are writing a speech, preparing for a speech, you have to consult a mentor who will guide you throughout. Especially why I mention a mentor, because as I see, you are on level 2, and this project is also a level 2, which means you have got a long way to go. So unless you have a good mentor with you, it will be difficult for you to move this journey alone. You had a great stage presence, absolutely no doubt about it. But a great stage presence in absence of transition does not look very impactful. So when you move on the stage, it has to have a purpose. And that purpose is to indicate the transition. The second, you had a great opening, no doubt about it. However, using any statement which are having a negative shade right in the beginning are not a good idea for opening. You did mention that you are not going to use notes today. I personally feel that statement was not a requirement for a speech. You could have just started because nobody is aware what you are exactly going to deliver. In any ideal cases, a speech must have a great opening so that you get hooked to or you grab the attention of the audience. So this is one area you can improve. Practice is very, very important. And you are going to be helped by the mentor, as I mentioned to you. The second important point which I would like to emphasize is to look into the speech objective. Your speech objective today was effective body language. I would like you to work on this too for the future projects. Overall, it was a great speech. Looking forward for a very improved and enhanced speech in your next project. Over to you.
Thank you very much, DTM Anil Kumar. Our last speaker was TM Shazia and will be evaluated by one and only Raymond Pereira.
General evaluator, fellow Toastmasters guest, more than a poster. Toastmasters Shazia, our speaker today, started her PR strategy from the moment it was from the agenda. When I saw it, I was wondering, what is she going to talk more than a poster? And that's when she came and tried to set the stage, where she broke down her speech about public relations and the strategies around it by telling us, have you seen the poster that is always trying to invite guests? And that's when the words connect more than a poster. She's going to connect something that we do in Toastmaster clubs and keep going at about it. So she set the stage, a strategy that she followed even in her speech. And it didn't end there. She broke it down into an action where she made a gameplay of what are your objectives, what is the message you want to do, and how are you going to sustain your members. She did make it engaging. She asked questions, she told you to raise your hand. And I know if she was physically here, there would be much more engagement than that you saw on Zoom. So I'm going to give her that. And that is where she did everything right and she did achieve her goals in this project. However, being level 4, I expect more. As a senior Toastmaster now, Toastmaster Shazia, I had put in 2 more conditions. Bring the vibe, bring the energy. And she did attempt to it, and I will give her that too. So, but those are the areas where I want you to improve. For example, you, Toastmaster Shazia, had a technical problem. We had to ignore you and go for a break. But when you came back, you could have started and raised the momentum and say, Toastmaster Latif, I believe that is your strategy to cut me off because you are hungry. See what he's doing? His PR strategy. Now you raise the momentum, you create the vibe, and that's when you start. Like Toastmaster Latif had his strategy, we are having our own. During her speech, she asked us one point and told us, find out what are the challenges in your club. No, not problems, but challenges. But there is a tool in Toastmasters called the moments of truth. Tell the audience the solution instead of just telling us Go find your challenges. When tools are there, use those tools. Lastly, my point over here is to engage the audience, you need a story. Stories of successful clubs, stories of successful members, and that will engage us and make us relate even more. But overall, well done. I love the PR strategies. And with that, over to see you in the next street. Thank you. Very good.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Raymond. And now I will take the report from Timer. Timer, everyone qualified? Thank you very much. Our next, one of the aspire to be a very strong speaker, our grammarian, TM Bashir, please come over the stage and provide your report.
Good evening, Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. It is my pleasure to present the grammarian report today's meeting. Our word of the day was aspire. Aspire means to have a strong desire, ambition to achieve something important. So I'm going to detail. First of all, the languages. I noticed that many speakers used clear, expressive, and engaging the vocabulary. As well as I also appreciated the use of the transition words and phrases such as, first of all, in addition, however, for example, finally, in conclusions. These expressions help the speakers organize thoughts and their speeches easier to follow. However, there were few instances where speakers could improve their sentence structure. Sometimes when we speak spontaneously, we started a sentence and then change the structure of through. As well, a use of techniques is to pause, organize the thought, and then continue. Remember, a short pause is much better than rushing to another sentence. As well as the pronunciation. The pronunciation was generally clear and understandable, but speaking slightly slower and emphasizing important words can significantly improve and clarity. As well as I observed a good variety of the vocabulary throughout the meeting. A word become a part of active vocabulary only when we start using in our conversation speeches.
As well as the word of the day as per most of the people, they delivered the speech during the speech, but some of them indirectly use the concept of the word. Anyway, I have 3 recommendations for our next meeting. Pause instead of using fillers. Choose simple and precise words, and continue to aspire to become better communicator. Let us remember every word we choose in an opportunity to make our message stronger. Thank you.
Thank you very much, TM Bashir. Now it's my turn. Good evening once again. As a general evaluator, I was expecting that meeting will be delayed a little bit. But hats off to all of you. That meeting was started on time. TM Pramukh, he played his role very well. Theme of the day, a letter to your future self. It's not a one-time job. I think we should adopt this every day. Whatever we want to achieve, we should write it every day to ourselves. We have inner self. This is called subconscious mind. If you want to achieve, you have to train him through the future letter. Speeches were very good, excellent. Everyone prepared, very well prepared and delivered very well. I was really enjoying it. Overall speech was good. And the area of improvement, I would say one thing only as an area of improvement. Whenever speaker is on the stage, there should be a pin drop silence. No movement. Nobody should talk here and there. Pin drop silence. Because the guy, I would say, the speaker is innocent. He prepared his speech, I think 5 times, 6 times, 10 times, 20 times at home. But when he saw any interruption, his confidence gone. So this is the future for the recommendation for the future. Overall, meeting was good. Over to you, TM Pramukh.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As we coming to the end of our meeting, let me conclude by saying, like Toastmaster, the general evaluator Toastmaster Arkam Bhatt, its life is a continuous improvement. You always think, oh, even though you don't write, you are someone has the habit of writing the diaries or something notes. We always keep in writing in our heart, our mind, for our improvement. But what I would say that, but sometimes we don't achieve what we try to achieve in time. But definitely, if we have to have continuous efforts, we will definitely reach there. It may be delayed, but will never be denied. So believe in your future self. Have that confidence, and make the best use of the Toastmaster platform. It gives you the voice. With these notes, let me hand over to the presiding officers, Toastmaster Muhammad R. Iza and Toastmaster Latif Mansoorari. Both of you. Over to you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Toastmaster, today for your amazing role today. Do you agree with me that he did full rule today? Amazing rule? Yes, I agree. Can I hear? Yes. Yes. From online? You agree? Yes. Okay. So first we are apologizing for being late. We hope you enjoy the meeting from 6 to 8:30. And before just moving to the end of the meeting, we would ask our guests give their feedback for the meeting. And after them, if any one of the members want to give feedback also, go ahead.
Mohammed Banat.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
First, I would like to say thank you for having me as a guest, even though I'm very much not new to Toastmasters. Today was amazing. I had an emergency and I had to leave, but from what I have seen, everyone did an amazing job, and it was really amazing. Thank you so much for having me.
Hi, everyone. It's great to see you and join this meeting. I'm very happy to be here. I learned a lot, and all of the speaker aspire me to get here and to say that. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, Toastmaster Club member, all member. Good evening. I am came Kuwait from Bangladesh. All member, my pray. I want to my life. I want my life successful from Bangladesh, from Kuwait. Thank you.
We lost audio. We lost audio online. Yes.
Yeah, but hello.
Yes, yes, please. Thank
Yeah.
you.
After Corona, I stopped every joint meeting and the meetings of all clubs, Arabic clubs and English clubs and Urdu clubs also. But inshallah, I will do my best and return again and will giving the ice break also. We'll try our best and mashallah, every speaker is so amazing speeches. There is, but mashallah, I like his speeches. Very nice, mashallah. Very good presentation and very good how to explain all in speak. Thank you. And also Gumman, Mr. Gumman also.
Thank you so much. So from online, any guests there? Shiraz. Ditiam Muhammad Shiraz, do you want to add anything to us?
He left. He left.
He left. Okay.
No,
Frank?
Shiraz is here. Sorry, Shiraz is here. And then you have Frank as well.
Yes. Ditiam Muhammad Shiraz left. He's still there, but he doesn't want to speak. Okay. Okay, Frank? Can we hear from you anything about the meeting? Okay.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Hello. Hello. So my name is Franklin. Hello, Toastmaster and fellow guests. I'm a guest here. I was invited, but I was a little bit late. And finally, when I joined, it was during evaluation. So I'm glad to be here, and hopefully next time I'll be here also. Thank you for the.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much.
Brad, you want to say something?
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening.
Good evening.
Today I late came, but he is also sergeant in arms. I am also sergeant in arms, but I need picture two in one. And
Just remove this one. Keep it like this. He's our sergeant at arms. Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. Okay, by then, you want to add anything?
Yes. So today, as it's a joint meeting, we don't have any winners because we all are winners. But those who are disqualified are also lucky enough that they are not, they are also count as winners. Yes. One more thing, I just want to end up with it. I really love the theme, Distinguished Toastmaster Pramukh, and the General Evaluator. Thank you very much. I know it's a tough having an agreement of always having a physical meeting, but to have us on board, having a hybrid meeting, having 7 speakers, making that meeting from 8 to, I don't know now, almost about 9 p.m. I really thank from bottom of my heart. I know tomorrow is a working day. Just don't snooze your alarm. Go to work, and I wish you all a wonderful week ahead. Over to you, President.
Thank you, Toastmaster Latif. And as he said, we appreciate all the speaker, all the evaluator. Actually, the point why we did not vote, because we have a challenging speakers and evaluators. If we want to take one, we cannot take one only. We'll take 1, 2, 3. Many people are actually great speaker, great evaluator. So thank you for all. And now I can adjourn the meeting officially. Okay, adjourn. Just one request, we will take group photo with our online guests.